In this video, I'm going to tell you the states that could be practically empty in the next few years. Hint, hint, don't invest your money in real estate in those states. And I'm also going to tell you the states that are hot, the ones that are popping, where you want to take a look and invest your money wisely. Let's go. All right, my friends, let's have some fun today. So United Van Lines publishes a study every year where they talk about the states where people are leaving and the states where they are coming. And if you want a hint as to which states are going to prosper and thrive in the next few years versus the states that may not do so well because people are bailing, then this is the video for you. I'm curious, what state are you in, or where are you thinking of moving? Are you thinking of leaving where you are? Throw that in the comments below. Would love to chat with you. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these states where people are moving out. Now, check this out on the map. This is a very cool interactive map. Link will be down in the description. The yellow states, no surprise, these are the states where mass exoduses, is that a word? Mass exoduses? Where there's a mass exodus happening and people are just bailing on these states. Now, the reasons why people are bailing might surprise you. So we're going to get into it. We're going to do a deep dive and we are going to take a look. And then the blue states are the states where people are really moving into those places. And then the gray are kind of neutral. I'm actually surprised to see Texas on the neutral side, but we're going to talk about that and we're going to dive in. But for now, let's have some fun. Now, you're probably watching this from California, Texas, or Florida. At least that's what our stats tell you. But we're not going to start there. We're going to start with the state with the #1 mass exodus leaving, and that state is, drum roll please, New Jersey. So let's take a look and let me show you what is going on in New Jersey. So here's New Jersey. Let's take a look at the statistics, all right? So outbound, okay, outbound. So 32% of people are leaving because they're retiring. 27% are leaving due to family reasons. 25% are lifestyle reasons. 20% are job reasons. Only 16% are based on cost. Now, here's some more really interesting statistics. When you look at the age ranges of the people who are leaving New Jersey, as we said, a lot of those people are leaving because they're retiring, so it's actually no surprise that 32% are the 55 to 64 and 34% are 65 or older. So really, like 70% of people leaving New Jersey are over 55. This is an interesting stat, though. 16% of people are 45 to 54. So New Jersey is really doing a poor job of keeping people there. New York, same goes there. And by the way, I'm not going to make any conclusions yet. We're going to go through the numbers and then I'm going to let you decide. I'm going to let you figure out why you think people are bailing on these states. New York looks actually pretty similar, a lot of retirement, but a lot of family, lifestyle, and job, right? So pandemic related, guys, remember last couple years people decided, hey, we may not need to live in somewhere like New York or New Jersey. We can go somewhere else, have a better lifestyle, have a better quality of life. And so with New Jersey and New York, you see a lot of this, right? Family, lifestyle, job. Surprisingly, cost not a big factor. When you look at age range here, it's a little bit different than New Jersey. You got a lot of younger people bailing on New York, right? 13% under 34, another 13% under 44, another 13% under 54. So only about 50% are over 55. So New York, total disaster. Now let's go to California. You've stuck around this long. Let's take a look at the numbers on California, which of course I've made a lot of videos on. And you know that is a total disaster, governed poorly, high taxes, high regulation, etc., etc. Let's take a look at why people are leaving California. So retirement, 20%. Family, 35%, lifestyle, 22%, job, 26%, cost is high, 20%. So 1 in 5 people are leaving California because it is expensive. But I'm about to show you a statistic that actually shocked me when I was looking at this report. So check this out. I'm sorry, not this one. Income. That's what I want you guys to see. So take a look at this. On the outbound side, okay, so guys, whenever I post stuff about California, I always get very similar comments. And the comments are, let me go like this and then I'll show you. So the comments are always, oh, you couldn't hack it in California and so you left. Not with respect to me. Well, they talk about me that way too, but others as well. And by the way, of course, I did leave California, and I'll tell you my reasons in just a second as well. They actually coincide with the report. But I always see people posting that online in the comments. The people that can't hack it, the people that don't make any money, let them leave. Well, watch this, you guys. The report on this actually is the complete opposite of that, okay? So check this out. Outbound. Look at the income range of people who are leaving. 50% of people leaving California make over $150,000. Now, I know that might not get you much in California, but that is still on the high end of income in this country. 20% are between $100,000 and $150,000. So 70% of people leaving California make over $100,000. I think, in my view, that is pretty significant. So California is losing a lot of people for sure. Let's take a look at some of the states that people are moving to. So that would be our blues. Oregon, a lot of people moving there. Idaho has done really well in terms of people moving there, and I'm seeing that firsthand for sure. If you look at inbound over here, 30% of that is retirees, 35% is family, 27% lifestyle, cost 12%. Let's take a look at the age range of people moving to Idaho. Not surprisingly, a lot of older. So we got over 65% older people moving to Idaho. We also have people moving to South Dakota, Utah, New Mexico. Let's take a look now at the two big ones. And again, like I said, you're probably watching this from California, Texas, or Florida. So we've covered California. We've covered the states where people are bailing. Let's take a look at the two big ones. Texas. As you know, Texas is where I moved. I took my family. We left California last year for all of the aforementioned reasons. High, ridiculous taxes, crazy regulations, laws, taxes, governing, politics, all of that crazy stuff that's going on in California. We took off and went to Texas. But I will tell you, look at these statistics. Primary reasons moving to Texas. And by the way, Texas, I believe, had the biggest inbound number, gross number of any state. It's just that it is fairly balanced, and you'll see why. So incoming, only 13% of people coming to Texas for retirement. That is not a surprise. 30% of people are coming to Texas for family reasons, and that was probably our biggest one. Family and lifestyle, okay? And that makes up about 45% of people coming into Texas. 40% of people move for jobs, also not surprising because so many companies are moving to Texas, and under 10% moved in because of the cost. Now, I'm not surprised by that. Texas has no state income tax. The cost is definitely less, but that is not, for most people, the primary reason for moving here. And then people leaving, a lot of them are retirees, family, and job is the biggest one. So people leaving Texas because they got relocated somewhere else. Let's take a look at the age range. So most of the people moving into Texas, and by the way, this is good news for Texas's future. And as you know, the point of this video is to tell you where you should not be investing and where you should be investing. So keep watching this, and we will come to those conclusions together after we look at the numbers. All right, so inbound into Texas, we got a lot of young people coming in, right? If you look at the majority of people kind of in their prime working years, right? I would say that's somewhere under 54 here. So we're talking 21, 37, quick math. We're talking over 50% of people are under 54. And then we do have some older people. Outbound is mostly older, so it's kind of flip-flopped a little bit. And then when you look at income, this is the one that really stood out to me. Look at the percentage of people moving to Texas that make over $150,000. That is 50%, half the people. So people with money are leaving places like New York, New Jersey, California, coming to Texas. A lot of inflows here. All right, folks? And this is going to play a part in our conclusion in a little bit. 20% over 100,000. So that's 70% of people making six figures coming into Texas. All right, let's take a look at Florida. You've probably been waiting for that one. Florida. Primary reason for moving. No surprise, the Sunshine State, lot of retirees, 40% retirement, but family lifestyle also makes up a big percentage. Age ranges, if I had to guess, it's going to be 65 or older, and it is. And income, also a lot of people making over $150,000, over $100,000, right? So this is an amazing chart telling us the migration patterns of people, where they're leaving, where they're going. And so what is the point of all of this, you might be asking? The point is, if you're going to invest in real estate somewhere, if you're going to invest in a business or a company or in land or anything in between, Where do you want to invest? Where people are going or where people are leaving? And if I were a betting man, and I am, and if I were putting my money on the table, which I also am, I would want to be investing in places where people are going. And so the places, the U.S. states that I believe are going to continue to have these exodus of high-income people, California, New York, New Jersey, I'm staying away from those states. Now, the caveat is California real estate is still doing well, and I think it will continue to do well. It's just not a state where I want to do business. The states where you want to be looking at investing, the states where people are moving. Idaho, like we said, New Mexico, Florida, Texas, and all of these other states that are attracting businesses, that are attracting people, where you know that the demand is going to be there. Folks, we're heading into probably a recession. Interest rates are going up. Inflation is through the roof. So what you want to do is you want to find places where demand is high so that you know that even if the economy falters for a little bit, there's still going to be strong demand for real estate, for business, for property, and for all of those things. So take a look at those states. That's where you want to be going. Stay away from those states where people are leaving, and I'll catch you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, check out these other 2 videos.